To football, brought to you by Sky Bet, and we're joined by a golfing legend that is Rory Mcilroy, who is also a massive Manchester United fan. And your hero growing up was?
David Beckham.
Was that after your meeting with Roy Keane in a hotel in Ireland?
It might have been, yeah. I can't believe we're just going to go straight into
We'll go straight in.
Okay.
There's an elephant in the room that we need to get out.
Getting defensive, I'm going to fold my arms. That's right.
Don't get defensive.
So I was down at Portmarnock Links Hotel, and the Irish team were staying. And it was a training camp, I think, and I saw one of my Man United heroes in the lobby, Roy Keane, and I went over and asked him for an autograph.
How old was you, Roy?
And 12.
12? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and he looked up at me, he was sitting down, and he looked up and he goes, "Not today, kid." It's like, okay.
That's awful.
No, that's
awful.
Is that true?
It was
It doesn't sound like it, is it?
Listen, a 12-year-old
Where's the toast?
Man United.
It's fine. It's fine. You look busy. It was
right. I was probably in the zone. Were we going training or? No?
I mean, I know you had your spots in the Irish team over the years.
Right.
So I don't know if you were just in a bad mindset or I don't know what was happening.
No, the only thing I'd remember about that hotel, honestly, it was always like kids around annoying the players. Here's another one.
It's your vibe, though.
But it's all right. It didn't make an impression on me
right.
at all. So
Oh,
it was all right. It was fine.
Oh, well.
So yourself then, Roy, have you ever refused?
Yeah, I have. I mean, the reason people know this story because they said, "Oh, you like to try to give back to kids." I said, "Yeah," and I have this story because it stayed with me with Roy Keane, big hero of mine, whatever. But of course, I think we've all been in positions where we've been busy or we've had to take a phone call or whatever. And you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that," or "I can't." I mean, you can't please everyone. It's hard to. You try your best. Yeah. You really try your best to try to give everyone time, especially younger people and kids. But it's hard.
I mean, he was just unlucky, wasn't he? That the person he said no to.
You're one of the greatest golfers ever in the world.
Oh no, there could be another 4,000 or 5,000. Yeah. What is it, Roy? Because I understand you have a unique approach to it, don't you? In terms of sort of like generally, because I was at the party with you on Saturday night, and someone came over to you, and your face just straight away went a little bit serious. Like it's like what is it? What is it that you don't like?
We were at a party, weren't we?
Yeah.
It wasn't I'm still going to fight my corner over this. No, it depends on the time and if you're in the zone or where you are mentally, I suppose. I feel bad if that's 100% true. I wouldn't just snub a little kid. Fucking hell, give me a break. But I'm just thinking I must have been
just normal Roy.
Were you polite, Rory, or did you?
I was say he was.
I was. I mean.
Can we move on?
No. Let's take him through this. Let's take him through this. No, let's take him through it.
Just the whole podcast, just what happened.
But I've gotten over it, and it's all we've made up now, and we're best of friends.
But to be fair, to Roy's defence, because obviously we do a lot together and that, and people do ask, but some people are really rude and their approach is not right. So sometimes. You do feel like you want to pull someone up and say, "Can you at least just say please?" You've already got your phone dragging people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations where you see that, and like I've been with Roy, where he said, "Can you just ask nicely? Just ask nicely." Sometimes.
It's the camera phones now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's the selfies, and it used to be autographs, and now it's selfies, and it's everything, and it's
now it's video.
There's a time and a place, and it's whether you're with your family or you're having dinner or whatever, there's a time and a place for people to approach you, and I think that's the thing that I think someone in a position that's well known, it's you can get frustrated at times, but you have to. Someone reminded me, it's like you can literally make someone's day.
It is, yeah.
20 times a day, which is a really nice position.
Anyone ever reminded you of that, Roy?
I do feel guilty, Jane. I do feel guilty.
Right, let's move on. But this is enough. This is enough.
A kid in a hotel is not that stressful, to be honest with you.